Last night, strong winds and rain battered Kent, causing county-wide chaos this morning. The storm brought dozens of trees down, as well as closing the QE2 bridge and the Sheppey crossing. A fallen tree is thought to have caused a two-car crash in Upchurch, where a woman had to be cut out of her car and taken to hospital with her injuries. Meanwhile, on the Midway city estate, a large tree blocked the road. Last night, Storm Fionn caused devastation across the county. One of the places it hit was the Midway city estate here in Stroud. And behind me, a tree that fell and blocked the road is being shredded and removed. Flood warnings were put in place for areas including the Isle of Sheppey, the River Midway, Dartford to All Hallows and Whitstable to Margate for the high tide from 1:30 p.m. today. Those living in Walderslade Road were also stuck without power for more than 5 hours as a fallen tree pulled down power cables. I spoke to Jeremy Proctor, who monitors the weather, to find out the scale of the storm.
It's a fairly low, an area of low pressure. And the reason we had the high winds is, although the actual centre of the depression passed through just around about south, around about Manchester, as you can see, the isobars, that's the relative difference between the low pressure and the high pressure to the south, are very tightly packed, and the tighter the isobars are, the higher the wind speeds. So in this area we got off comparatively lightly. In Somerset and in Norwich they recorded speeds of 83 miles an hour. The highest speed I recorded here was 41 miles an hour at 6 o'clock this morning. That shows here rain, this period of rain, and you can see this warm front here that went through at about 9 o'clock, and the rainfall lasted from about 9 to 6. Yes, there's trees down. We're fortunate that the trees are not in leaf at the moment, otherwise there would have been a lot more. But we, compared with the rest of the country, we've got off lightly.
It sounds as if the storm has now passed and clean-up teams have worked through the day removing debris. It looks like it will be business as usual tomorrow. This is Poppy Jeffrey for KMTV.